Hey there guys, how's it going today? Welcome back to Dark Souls 3. So we're gonna go ahead and descend right down this ladder. Um, let's see. Alright, so there's a bonfire over there. Doesn't look like there's anything else down here. So this is just gonna take us right to our next bonfire. Makes me feel kind of stupid about not going ahead and dropping down that ladder in the last episode. Um, let's go ahead and recover our stuff and proceed into the next area. Um, Fans of Dark Souls 1 will recognize the similarities to a certain area in that game known as Blight Town, in that this is a forsaken hell swamp. Um, so basically, as long as you're walking in that muck, you'll be suffering from poison buildup, and once the poison meter hits max, you're going to start taking damage over time. Also, similarly to Dark Souls 1, and I haven't really gone back to check the visual similarities, but there's these leeches or slugs or whatever they are floating around in the muck that'll attack you. In Dark Souls 1, they were actually a pretty good source of green titanite, um, so we got a poison gem there. They were a pretty good source of green titanite, so we'll see if these guys are as useful. The poison gem I just picked up, I'm going to assume is for making poison weapons, so that's something I will look into later. Um, so the message at the beginning of this area said something about extinguishing 3 fires to gain access to the wolf's blood, which numerous item descriptions I found so far are referencing a link between Varen's Keep and Wolfblood. It seems to be what kind of held their covenant together. That said, I have been. Yeah, check this thing out. What the heck is that? I can't even. Like. It doesn't even look like anything familiar to me. Um, but so the message said extinguish 3 flames to unlock wolf blood or something like that. And one of the dangers of the swamp is that sometimes when you venture out far, you're just going to get poisoned. I do have some items to counteract it, but I prefer to just kind of tough it out. It's not always the smartest plan, but it's the one I usually go with. So we need to find a way to extinguish some of these fires. For the life of me, I could not figure out how to extinguish this flame. I even tried um, using. I was looking for an item that might be able to do it. I couldn't figure something out. Um, I can't quite figure out how to extinguish these flames. So I'm wondering, there's some bonfire like on poles like up, um, like over the swamp itself. Oh, what is in those egg sac things? They're freaking me out. Um, but so there's some over the swamp. So I'm wondering if those are like special bonfires that need to be extinguished, and if so, how do I get to them? So I'm gonna have to work that out at some point. Um, so the thing I kind of like about just tanking the poison is you no longer have to really worry about like you don't have to worry about getting poisoned anymore. I was so mad you couldn't go in that tower. That would have been so cool. You don't have to worry about it anymore, really. All you have to do is manage your health, which I end up being pretty bad at. So maybe it's not my best idea. I also didn't pick any armor to optimize for poison resistance, um, which I was pretty good about in Dark Souls. Um, but I don't know why I'm not doing it here. I have no idea what these creatures are, and I'm hoping. Yeah, there's the extinguish fires to unlock wolf blood. So is there something around here that I missed, maybe? Huh. Um, so I don't know why I'm not taking precautions to protect against poison out here. I feel like there's a poison bite ring I can find somewhere that I'll have to look at. Um, there we got some rotten pine resin. I can only assume that it applies poison to a weapon, so maybe I picked up some brigand twin daggers back in the Forest of Sacrifices. Um, so maybe those will be a good fit for those. So I go to mess with this guy. This is an example of me not managing my health well because the poison had pretty much eaten my health away to almost nothing, and I just rushed headlong into the fight. So, you know, go me. So let's go ahead and take another crack at this evil swamp. Um, so you can kind of look around. There's At the time of when I recorded this, I'm still doing post commentary. Um, I went off in another. I hadn't gone off in a different direction yet, but if you go off to the right, you'll find something interesting that I won't necessarily talk about yet. Um, but as you may have noticed, there were parts of the swamp that I ended up having to fat roll through. If there's lily pads on the muck, it seems to indicate that the sludge is deeper and you can't just walk on it with your bare feet. So I'm hoping. I think in Dark Souls 1, the equivalent item was called the Rusted Iron Ring, and that allowed you free passage. Not free passage, but like easier passage through um, untraversable terrain, I guess. Um, yeah, there we go. These guys aren't that strong. They're just freaking me the hell out. Are they like half wolves or something? Like, because Farron's Keep is all about wolf blood? Oh, God, they just freak me out. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and proceed down to try and take on this guy again. I'll top off my health so I don't just get one shotted again. Oh, God, and I run right into and grab, and he's just tearing me apart. Um, so it seems like by doing that, he's buffed himself, and his attacks are a little more aggressive now, and naturally he's glowing red. So I'm gonna guess he's a little stronger now. But he's definitely like a lot more aggressive. There we go. Gonna backstab right up the tail hole. Get my souls back, and then let's go to town on him. And he's gonna hop on me and tear me apart again. You know, I love failing on camera. Makes me feel great. Makes me feel like kind of pathetic actually, because like I could easily cut the clip and just make myself look better. But instead, I'm going to cut the clip and fast forward so I can get my butt kicked again. um, all right, so let's get the backstab on this guy, and then let's not even give him a chance to get up. Let's use our sword arts and just slash into hell. All right, and we didn't even get anything out of it. Whoa. Alright, so come over here, pick up a Titanite shard. So we are going to proceed deeper into the swamp, closer to the keep. There's a guy here trying to get the jump on you, tear him apart. Up here, there is a purple moss clump, which I haven't looked at them, but I'm going to assume that they offer you poison resistance. Like they reduce poison buildup, and do they offer you resistance? Maybe, maybe not. That might be. I think there's like a shining moss clump that can do that. So I have no idea what the purpose of this side area is. The path wraps all the way around, and there is nothing to do over here. So I have no idea what the heck that's about. I can't really find anything to do with this whole like upper area. It looks like it's just to kill space. But anyway, We come across this bridge. There's three of these wolf beings across. One of them spewing poison, so we're gonna top off our Estus. Again, the kind of nice part about already being poisoned is that something that's just shooting poison at you, it doesn't really have to bother you anymore. Um, so my poison's about to run out, so I decided to just blast through the fog and just wail on this guy. And he doesn't offer us any problems once we get up close. So that'll bring us ahead to our next bonfire. And this is the keep ruins. So we're just a stone's throw away from the entrance to the actual keep, I believe. But obviously the door won't open because you have to extinguish 3 flames. Still nothing to do over here. There's a lot of like winding paths that don't have anything at the end of them. Do you guys see those things? Like, come on. What are they? What are you? What are those? So, let's see if we can try and take one down. No. Maybe give it a firebomb. See if that does anything. Nope. Nothing. They're just so gross. There has to be something in those things. Something is gonna happen later, and I'm gonna hate them. I just know it. So we cut ahead. I thought about ending the episode there, but it was too short. So let's go ahead down here. This is just the base of the ramp we were just on. You can see a couple things through my binoculars. 2 of those wolf demons and a giant crab in the distance. I don't know what a giant crab is doing. Okay, step right into the swamp. Thank you. I don't know what a giant crab is doing out here. Since they were first making their domain in the just like the water of the flooded I keep wanting to say flooded caves because I'm so used to Isaac. In the flooded woods. So I don't know if they just don't care about the sludge or if maybe this one's special. I guess we'll find out in a little bit, eventually anyway. Alright, so here's the keep door. As I said, it needs the 3 flames extinguished before we can get in there, and I'm still kind of working on how to do that. But I'll figure it out, don't you worry. I'll get there eventually. So let's head off into the other direction. And here I have a rare moment of strategy where I'm going to try and firebomb these guys. So I'm going to completely miss, because I don't really want to fight them in the swamp. So that one was a direct hit. That guy's going to get real pissed if I'm charging at us. His attacks are actually high enough to hit us while we're up here, so it's a good thing I put up my shield. And you probably just saw an item underneath the bridge off to the side. Let's see. Nope, not quite. Touchdown! I'm the world's greatest firebomb thrower. Alright, so that guy's a little smarter. He's going to come off to the side and actually attack us, and then immediately jump right off. So that's going to give us a free opportunity to come off to the side and pick up these 2 items. That one's just a Titanite shard. That was actually a drop. And another Titanite shard, so that's awesome. Need all the Titanite we can get to upgrade our weapons. Let's see. Alright, so we're poisoned. I expected that. I don't really want to fight this giant crab in the state we're in, so we're just going to go ahead. There's a bunch of items around this tree. But if you remember the last time we were around a white tree, we were getting blasted by these arrows. And it was at this moment that I realized that Siegward of Katarina was was trying to figure out how to stop these arrows, and I started his side quest, and I never completed it. So we're gonna go ahead and try and find Siegfried, and maybe he'll be able to help us stop whatever is firing those missile arrows at us. Um, so let's go ahead. We are gonna jump ahead to the tower where we met Siegward, I mean. Let's see. Alright, so I'm pretty embarrassed. So Siegfried's complaint was that the lift only goes up, or only goes down, rather, and he can't ascend the tower. Well, if you step on the platform and then roll off, which is an age-old Souls tactic, you gain access to the lift that takes you up. Okay, well there's Siegward. I keep wanting to say Siegmeyer and Sieglind, which are the Dark Souls 1 characters. So here we are at the top of the tower. Let's see what's up here. Oh, hey there, buddy. What's up? So, we appear to have stumbled upon a giant with a very large bow. I am Vertigoh. Make peace. He help anytime. Alright. Uh, I guess that's it. That appears to be the end of it. Yes, I guess he'll help us anytime now. Alright. That's cool, I guess. I help anytime. Huh. Wow, those are big arrows. He reminds me a lot of, is it Goff? One of Gwyn's four knights from Dark Souls 1 in the DLC. Was it Dragon Slayer Goff? No, it's Dragon Slayer Ornstein. Hawkeye Goff. That's right. Hawkeye Goff, who used his massive bow to hunt dragons. So you may have noticed I just stepped off the elevator cart and plunged to my death. That was 100% intentional. Haha, yeah. I noticed there was a platform on the way up, and that appears to be where Siegfried has stopped. So I'm going to go ahead and cut right to where I think Siegfried is. Alright, there we go. Yo, what do you mean? You're the one that vanished.
Thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift.
Congrats. Alright. So yeah, you can see the platform on the way up. You just have to time the roll and hop off right to the point where you don't die from fall damage.
I'm not exactly sure what happened.
Oh, you are such a Katarina knight.
You see that? That humongous beast?
Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that.
I'm a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl.
That thing makes my skin crawl.
Think twice before you go down that road.
You know what? Let's go show Siegward up. Let's go beat the heck out of this demon. He may be big and he may be on fire, but I am the chosen Ashen One. I don't know if that's correct actually. Are we chosen? Or do they just throw Ashen Ones at the wall to see who sticks? Oh god, this thing's kicking my butt. What? And I'm dead.
It's too late now.
Oh, thanks, Siegward. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate that. He really came in the clutch to save us. So I was very concerned at this point that I was afraid I had lost the Siegward storyline altogether. I was very concerned that Siegfried was up there fighting that demon by himself and that he was going to get killed and the quest line was going to end before I ever really got it started. So I made a mad dash to get up there and hopefully save him. Don't fret. If you do what I did and you died after Sigurd prompted the fight, he's not in danger. Which is surprising, because typically I feel like a Souls game would punish the hell out of you for that. But he's fine. He is actually, and you'll see this in a second, he's actually exactly where you found him the first time. And when you go down to talk to him, you can just talk to him and it'll be like nothing ever happened. So, we're just gonna forget any of that happened.
I could try talking some sense. No,
He looks like a reasonable fellow.
Think.
I've got to use my head and think. That's right, Sigurd. Use that onion. Alright, so let's give this another shot. Instead of charging headlong in, I'm going to delay a little bit and try and prompt Sigurd to join me. I didn't really tackle that thing like I should have. No, you should have waited.
Well, it's too late now. I, Sigurd of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side.
Alright, here we go. Oh god. That scares me every time I listen to it. Alright, so now it's us and Onion Bro against this demon. Let's give it to him, Onion Bro. You go front, I'll go back. Let's get him. Yeah, tear apart that tail. Who cares if he's spitting fire? Our spits are hotter. I don't know what. Something about spitting fire. I was trying to make a pop culture reference. But he's dead, and he drops a fire gem for us. And naturally, what is Sigurd gonna do? But sit down. Whew. Boy, that was some fight, wasn't it, Onion Bro? Yes, indeedy. That was a good one. That was one for the ages. All right, let's see what Onion Bro has to say. Huh, he's tired.
Quite a performance.
Yes, it was.
But you mustn't get in over your head.
Oh, my head.
We unkindled must put our duties first.
So he's unkindled as well.
For the moment, we've a toast to make.
So he gave us some Sig Brew.
My sword and our victory together.
Woo! Onion Bros for life.
Sunshine.
Long may the sun shine. So is Sigurd a sun bro too? Because if he did, I think if he was, the Dark Souls community might just explode.
I'm going to have myself a little nap.
I'm sorry, what?
The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
Sorry, excuse me? Well, he's out. Alright then. So, looks like our Onion Bro is done for a while. This is a true hero, everyone. True heroes need their beauty sleep. Alright, let's take a look at the Sig Brew he gave us. Sig Brew. Special brew of Sigurd of Katarina, perfect for travel in a jolly barrel mug. Restores HP and temporarily boosts frost resistance. Leave it to Sigurd to discover a drink that even the undead can enjoy. So this toast is going to end our episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have an awesome night, guys. Peace out.